everybody, Kind of Bunny here with us back to my channel to, well, end of the year recap. Woo! We did it! We survived a full year! And, oh my god, the things that happened and things that really did happen. Yeah, for those of you that are new to my channel, I used to do an end of the year recap to summarize the stuff that kind of happened that, well, I'm very proud on. As you can tell, some things over here are different. Back when I used to do my intro, I used to do that I'm kind of bunny, and now that's not the case. Changing my persona and changing my brand name and everything, even though I haven't done it on the channel yet, it's really strange. So, to give you context, like anything in the year, bad things need to happen to cherish the good things. In my case, I had to say goodbye to a friend. It's completely normal to say goodbye to your friends for situations and circumstances, but overall, it's one of those things that a person needs to understand that their happiness and overall their own self-respect goes above more than your friends. I have that bad habit of like thinking other people before me, but this is one of the few times where I thought about myself and what I wanted more than the other person. And it tends to happen. It's completely normal. Because of that, it kind of drove me to do something very dramatic. I couldn't dye my hair because guess what? I actually have dyed hair in IRL. So I decided to, well, rebrand. So I decided to make Kinda Bunny, and she's now my new face of the channel, and the name that, well, you guys now hear. Hence why you hear people call me Kai, and while others are still calling me Bunny. The whole rebrand happened because I didn't feel comfortable being as Bunny anymore. Well, my OC and stuff like that. And Kai was my OC for the longest time too. The secret to my channel is that I had two OCs, similar to my friend Naya, who is Naya and Amaya. Naya being the face of the channel, and Amaya being the behind the scenes. Mine was Bunny, who's the face of the channel, and who represents my overall hope in my creativity, the drive to basically, like, do anything. Kai was my realist, the one that is tethered to the idea of, well, with creativity, there's restriction. So breaking things down, having to logically say to yourself that that can't possibly happen because it's not feasible. Those two have been my OCs for the longest times, and components that represent me. They were my personas, and I used them for anything. Bunny was more the face of the brand, but Kai was more of like, well, was always me drawing in the background to express my emotions whenever I felt down. It was my healthy coping that I've had for years as an artist and who's someone who's gone for therapy. Surprisingly, it was the one thing that like made me like grow to be more in tune with my emotions, was drawing out my emotions. Who knew, right? So when stuff happened, I decided to be Kinda Bunny, a combination of both. The channel doesn't belong just because of Kai, and the channel doesn't belong because of Bunny. And Mystery Bunny was the name of my rabbit that passed away, and letting go of that grief is something that's super difficult, but it's not to say that I'm going to forget Mystery. She has an impact on me and will forever, and that concept of her cherishing the people she loves will forever be something that I will make of this channel. Speaking of which, oh my god, I started posting videos again. Might have not been consistent, but I started. I now do mini games and do Kapoof, which, by the way, videos are coming out of those soon. Trust me, I'm so sorry for those of you that are waiting for me to post, because right now it's only been a blue. But those videos are coming out so soon, and I'm doing role plays. I took over, if you guys didn't know, the Invisible Davis had a roleplay channel and had a series called The Barnyard Bash. I took over that POV because I know some of you guys love those characters, from Gomez to Charlie to Lassie, and I have so many things in store for it. No one understands how, how excited I am for it. The same way how, like, no one understands how proud I am to do it. And then on top of that, it's what motivated me and pushed me to start the production of Game On, a series that I've been looking so forward to start recording and creating, and overall just, it's my series, it's my baby that I've been talking about for years, where OCs that I've drawn on Twitter thrive, and characters that I've never had the idea that would have voices. I have voice actors, I have a full cast, and it's all thanks to the friends that I've met and people that I adore. It's so exciting! I'm finally doing roleplays, the thing that I said I was gonna do. The other thing that was super life-changing, in my opinion, I got the biggest opportunity to meet my boyfriend. I've spent a whole year waiting and waiting for the day to get my passport so I can go see him, but things got complicated. And then little did I know that he would come to me. I got a chance to basically meet him, to get to experience life as a girlfriend, I guess, because, well, all my relationship's been online, and having him come over and experience a little slice of my life was the most fascinating thing in the world. Nothing can change that experience, and overall, well, I was surprised how well everyone tethered to him. My friends got along with him, my parents did. It was something that I never publicly said because I wanted that moment between me and him. The other thing too is that I got a chance to see some of my IRL online friends that I haven't seen since we've been quarantined, and it's been killing me to go to cons or like go to these trips, but it's for, you know, our safety. I get that, trust me, out of anyone. But I got a chance to see them, and oh my god, I got a chance to go to Disneyland. Do you have any idea how insane that is for me? I've been wanting to go to Disneyland for so long, and I've been dreaming about it, and who knew that the one time that I went was with the one person that, like, literally impacted my life the most throughout, well, my 7 years of being online. Yeah, I got a chance to go to Disneyland with Kat, and I was with her, and it was great. Trust me, by the way, we were there when the earthquake happened, so, like, yeah, it was funny. On top of that, the other thing that was super, like, extravagant that I don't think many people can say is that I got a chance to design refs for MHO, but that was for Brian only, and then for myself because I played a side character, which was for the series MHO for Origins. If you guys don't know Origins, you guys should. It's really cool. Oh my god. And then all of a sudden, also designed Rain too. Should say that. And then all of a sudden, I got a chance to design for Olympus. I designed the Bright Proof Children. I designed, like, Kieran. I designed, Naya and Amaya. And then made up the story. And oh my god, again, speaking of Naya, thank you again, Naya, for that grand opportunity of letting me, like, you know, run basically a story. Same way how, like, Davis, thank you for letting me actually work on cinematics for it. Yeah, believe it or not, I became a big girl and did cinematics, like, as if I did big roleplay things, which, by the way, is very terrifying. But, yeah, same way how Brian, thank you so much for all those opportunities you gave me to, like, voice act, and it was so much fun voice acting for you again. I haven't voice acted for Brian in so long that it felt so natural for me to bounce off of him. And, oh my god, like, no one understands how insane it's been. And then we had SNO, and SNO, my style just improved and skyrocketed. I got to play these characters from a series that I watched, and now I got a chance to make an impact, and I know for a fact I did such a heavy impact. All of this within a year. Oh, and don't get me started of me going to Hawaii again after missing out for so long, and with my like IRL friends, my two besties that have, oh my god, been there for me at my lowest point. Same way how, like, Dylan, oh my god, Dylan and, like, everyone in, like, Pretty Depressed Productions, that side of the channel. If you guys don't know who they are, trust me, I do a lot with them because I voice Cindy, but I also do more behind the scenes. I bounce off ideas with Dylan. I'm the one who tends to do the cinematics now, and, like, do some of the artwork for the channel. Same with Damien. Oh my god, Dylan, again, let me, like, basically go completely bonkers and, like, crazy with my creativity. Honestly, this whole year, there's been a lot of negative. And there's a lot of things that I would love to talk about that really it's very, very, like, dismotivating. I went through burnout. I went through a lot of loss of friendships. But that really didn't discourage me from the things that really mattered. Was the people who were there for me, to support me, to help me. Trust me when I say that, like, a lot of things could have gone different. And a lot of things were meant to be different. But in the end of the day, I got so many opportunities to express my creativity in a way that I've never done before. Cinematics, role-playing, writing a story, making a story, designing characters that people became their fan favorite, if not their comfort characters. Literally getting the floor to tell a story. Yeah, Naya and Amaya, I co-wrote that with Naya, and the story of Izanami was my full-on, like, idea that I got a chance to see the light. How many people can say that? Like, hey, guess what? I created OCs for this person, and guess what? They saw the full story. Dude, it's so hard to tell a story. But when you have the heart for it, any story will be good enough for the character. And overall, when it comes to the burnout, I realized that, like, the burnout isn't because, like, I'm dismotivated. In reality, the burnout's because a lot of things go on in my mind, and it's stuff that I can't control, and sometimes that tends to feel like a burden when it's not. And honest to God, I couldn't ever imagined any of the things that I've said without the people in my life. Because feeling like a burden is the worst, but the best feeling has been so far when I've done movie nights with my friends. From Kiddo to, like, Pookie to Chris to Steel to, well, hanging out with Reed. Oh my god, like, or getting the opportunity to, like, meet Ethan, Crank Gameplays in Disneyland, or, like, in High Ass Cupcake and Shelby, and, like, Joey Graceffa and Tiffany with Red. Like, oh my god, I'm still not over that, by the way. Getting to meet Callum, my honey. The fact that how big me and my parents have grown together over this past year, and having to confess to my counselor about a lot of things that I would like to change, and having that opportunity to basically decide what I want for my future more than I've ever had. So 2021 didn't go as planned. And I'm gonna be completely honest, as I'm recording this, nothing I had planned in my life worked out. And that can only mean one thing. And meant that this adventure that I've been seeking and it's been killing me being quarantined for, I got to seek it through other means. And I have loved it. Of course the plans that I had and, like, doing things never worked out, but you know what? Who gives a shit? Guys, I made it. I literally hit 3K on my channel. My Twitter, I think, skyrocketed after 2,000. I'm surrounded by the best people that I can who are down to support me, whether it's at my lowest points mentally or it's because I get stuck with myself and overthink it. Trust me, I never thought that after 7 years of doing this, I would get the chance to say any of the things that I did. What? Meeting a boyfriend, getting to see Kat again. Honestly, 2021 has been what I like to call a roller coaster. But in the end of the day, it was a roller coaster worth taking a ride on. So, before the year ends, and before I have to do a lot of activities for today, I wanted to say a quick thank you to, well, the other person that impacted. Well, persons. You guys watching the channel from all corners of the world, from Brian to Naya to Davis to Mitch to Devin to Origins, from Twitter to, like, well, some of you guys are from Instagram too, which is weird for me. From the Discords to, like, here, from, like, oh my god, you guys are come from every corner of the world. You guys are from, like, Europe or, like, here in the US. Some people are, like, literally, like, down the street or all the way, like, hours. You guys literally impacted the way that I think about everything, from praising the designs or giving critiques to like bringing up issues that should be discussed in communities to like literally you guys got me to 3K subs. Do you have any idea how long I've worked on this channel only to now see like progress? The views that I get, the criticism that I get, the comments, the love, the hate, all of it. It's all thanks to you guys, the viewers, the fans. Some that I interact on Twitter or when I live stream. Hell, I got a VTuber monitor so you can see my expressions better. And I've done nothing but smile ever since you guys came into my life. So thank you so much as fans of the Mystery Bunny channel. And thank you so much for those of you who's been here from the very beginning, seeing the ride, the escalation, the fall, the whole change in general. Change can be terrifying, but those of you that stuck around, look where we are. And don't worry, this is just the beginning. When the next year comes in, watch. We are going to make a change that no one's going to forget, and I know this. So, because of the change, that means I have a special announcement because of the end of the year. Game On has officially started production when I announced it on my birthday, correct? I declare it now, December 31st, Game Ons now have, well, a pilot in store. This pilot will determine if you guys want to see the full story as a roleplay or not. And trust me when I tell you, this pilot is more important than you know. It is a pilot to show and demonstrate how you guys would basically greenlight the series. It's an idea that I got from Crazy Mitch, and also an idea that, well, I've kind of thought about doing for a while. And so every new series that we'll now be producing on this channel, I will release a pilot to see if you guys react to it and greenlight it. If you greenlight the series, I'm going to full on go into production mode and have it, especially now that I have, well, a little Minecraft server to work on. As well as the next important thing, when it comes to the FNAF security breach on my POV, aka Mia, I will be showing off a new character that'll be joining the cast. This character has an important role to play and will be the new influence. We all know Security Breach has a Vanessa, but surprisingly the Bash doesn't. That's my only hint I'm going to give and my only thing to offer. And the last and final announcement is, as of today, this will be the last time you hear the name Mystery Bunny. From now on, this channel will now be changed to Kinda Bunny. A name that now represents hope after so much fear. And overall, the idea of Mystery and her presence will never leave me. She was my best friend and forever have a remaining impact on this. And the lasting impression that I can never let go. So, that being said, those are my 3 announcements, and hopefully you guys stay in the channel. Trust me, you guys have no idea. The hide and go seek, the Kapoof recordings, the mini games, the us being crazy, my speed paints, all of it will be coming back and more. There is so much in store, and you guys have no idea how crazy ideas have been for me. So thank you Citrus, thank you Davis, thank you Kat, thank you Dylan, thank you Jake, Devin, like Plu, like Kaylee, Froggy, like oh my god, Brian, Vanessa, like Roberto. Thank you so much Pookie, thank you so much like Nick, Reed for D&D. Oh my god. Son, I'm proud of you and thank you so much for hosting that. Oh my god, like Naya, Mitch. Oh my god, I'm trying to think, cause I'm running late. There's so many people, from Origins to Pretty Depressed Productions to the Invisible Davis team, like, you know, like Kiori Soul, thank you so much. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I adore working with you guys when I can. You know, Demon, oh god, I'm running out of time. Yeah, from Queen Crab Productions to, like, well, Mystery Bunny Studios to, well, like, you know, like I said, Origins, from Origins of Olympus to Randomize Royale, you know, because thank you so much, Mythstan, for that opportunity, your pal Ross, like, it's been fun playing that. Thank you so much, well, basically everyone, and thank you so much to you guys. You have no idea how extravagant it's been. Well, that being said, thank you so much for watching me, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to present the last video of the year. I think 2021 might have not been the year I idealized, but you know what? Together, let's kill 2022. Let's go, gamers! Till next time, see you guys later. Bye-bye!
Just try